It is Friday here at CBSN, and that means it is time to talk about some of the best shows to stream this weekend. If you are into a show about a superhero family, a late-night comedy show, or a movie about an unlikely friendship, we've got you covered.
So here to walk us through what you should be streaming is Krutika Mallikarjuna. She is a senior editor at TV Guide. Thanks for joining us. I call this Krutika Day, not Friday anymore,
Nice.
because I know you're coming.
Nice.
I love it. I love it. I can't wait for my celebratory cake after this.
That's great. So let's start with this superhero family. It's based on a graphic novel. Vlad and I have both started checking it out.
I'm up to second episode.
Let's play a little bit.
I have adopted 6 children, gifted with abilities far beyond the ordinary. I give you the Umbrella Academy.
Okay, so I didn't know anything about it, and I started watching it because I just like things that are a little creepy and weird and odd. I don't know how I feel about it yet.
So I think it's a really great adaptation of the comic, and the comic is like this little indie thing that Gerard Way, who might sound familiar to some of you, did on the side of his music career, and it started out as this critique of the superhero genre, and it's a really charming way to play through that and be like, you know, even when you're super powered, even when you think you can do anything, sometimes you're gonna fail, and watching that play out through the personal politics of this family drama has always been one of my favorite parts of Umbrella Academy, and I think this TV show does an amazing job translating that, and I think if you stick with it, the back half of the series, the last 3 episodes, is roller coaster.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, we'll give it a shot. Next up is a late-night talk show starring comedic duo Desus and Mero. Here's a clip from the first episode.
Hey, I see MC anyway. You gotta do the big year right now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
This is bigger than my apartment.
Oh wow, you bigger than every apartment in New York. What's your new neighborhood feeling like? Is it the hood? Is it upscale?
No, so since we're always working, I got a place within walking distance.
Oh, the flex. Hey.
But am I a gentrifier?
No, how you went from the Bronx to DC? You're anti-gentrifying.
It's not like you just live in.
They already released a couple of clips from Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez and her appearance on this show. It looks great.
She's actually taking a little bit of flack for the apartment choice.
Oh,
yes.
really?
Yeah, because, it's fancy.
So this show was on Viceland first.
It was. It actually started, so they're 2 best friends from the Bronx. They're just 2 funny dudes. Started as a podcast called Bodega Boys. Got picked up by Complex, then went to Viceland. Now they're on Showtime, and this sort of glow up of these 2 underground Bronx legends has been a thing that New Yorkers have been really excited to see for a long time. It feels like the guy next door that you knew and grew up with as a kid is really thriving. And people were a little worried when they went to Showtime. They were like, premium cable money, I hope you guys don't lose that sort of edge that really draws people into how authentic and honest and exciting that experience of Desus and Mero is. But I gotta say, those doubts were totally unfounded. The Showtime version still has that raw charisma and energy, and it's one of the most interesting things in late night because they rarely ever talk to the camera. They're there to talk to each other and the guests. So it's kind of like you're just sitting in the living room and drinking, having a good time with your friends.
Sort of like a podcast on TV, I guess, or on streaming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so next up we have a movie called Paddleton. It's about an unlikely friendship between a man who has terminal cancer and a neighbor. Is this uplifting? It's moving.
Yes.
Can we say moving?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Let's play a little bit of it.
I'm thinking before it gets bad, I want to end it. I don't want to change things, I want to make some pizzas. I want to play some Paddleton. They got a whole process that they give you these pills you can take, but I don't want to do it alone, and I was hoping you'd help me out.
Don't drop it.
The places where you could fulfill the prescription.
I mean, even when I hear that voice, I expect there's to be a punchline. This is pretty deep.
It is. It's Ray Romano and Mark Duplass, and like you guys might know the Duplass brothers from their other indie dramas, but like the Duplass brothers are also really funny. They have an FX show called The League. It was hilarious. But this is really a return to form for Mark Duplass. It is a semi-improvised movie. So they basically just like had an outline for where they wanted the scenes to go and let these two amazing comedians like go up and like really do their thing. And it's interesting because you expect that to see you expect it to turn out in sort of like a sketch comedy way. But because the movie is a drama, it really sort of gets at how difficult it is for two men who have a lot of platonic love for each other to express themselves. And then once Mark Duplass's character gets this, you know, cancer diagnosis, it really forces them to try and communicate because they know there's a timeline on their friendship now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Right.
That sounds pretty good. As per usual, I guess, or lately it's been usual, we also have something for you to stream. It's the latest CBSN original. It's called Priced Out, LA's Hidden Homeless. It premieres this weekend. It's about the current housing crisis in Los Angeles. Here's a bit of a preview.
We're in the midst of a serious financial crisis.
Housing shortages now afflict cities across the nation as corporate developers evict tenants and drive up rents.
We're in need of 550,000 units of housing, but instead we're building luxury housing.
It's like I'm showing you my bedroom and it sucks.
Did you ever think that you could be living out of your vehicle?
No. Sometimes I feel like I failed as a mother.
So you can stream Priced Out, LA's Hidden Homeless, Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern on CBSN and anytime, of course, on CBSNews.com.